Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with some breaking sports news brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today and get a bonus of up to $100 when you sign up. Just 2 days after the Raiders are eliminated from the playoffs, their general manager is released. Review Journal's Cassie Soto has more on what has been a tumultuous year for the Raiders.
After 3 seasons together, the Raiders have decided to part ways with general manager Mike Mayock. Following Monday's news, the team released a statement saying, quote, "We have relieved Mike Mayock of his duties as general manager of the Las Vegas Raiders. We thank Mike for his contributions over the last 3 years and helping to form the foundation for the franchise to build upon in its future."
Cleveland Farrell at the top of the first round in 2019 hasn't necessarily panned out. Damon Arnett no longer with the team. Henry Ruggs no longer with the team. At the same time, he was able to nail a number of late round draft picks like Max Crosby, Hunter Renfrow, Nate Hobbs. I think it's kind of twofold. But at the end of the day, clearly the expectations were higher than what the Raiders roster was able to assemble. And as a result, he's out of there after 3 years.
For more details, visit vegasnation.com. In other top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. After failing to tranquilize a mountain lion in West Las Vegas, authorities say they unfortunately had to kill it.
They were saying, get your dogs, put them inside. And I was like, okay,
go back,
barking.
This morning, Metro Police reported the lion was contained to the backyard and were working with the Nevada Division of Wildlife and Clark County Animal Control to safely tranquilize it. However, it somehow escaped.
They seen him jump the wall and go into our backyard, and they said our pet bull was barking, and they think our pet bull scared the mountain lion up the tree.
So we put our dogs inside, we all go inside, and then all of a sudden we hear a gunshot, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Police were first called to a home near El Capitan and Spring Mountain Road. They later reportedly found the escaped mountain lion almost a mile away at that neighbor's house and put it down. And Nevada set to receive a piece of the $27 billion infrastructure bill. Nevada will reportedly get $45 million. Senator Catherine Cortez Masto says it'll be used on projects including the Tropicana Avenue Bridge over I-15. Senator Jackie Rosen says nearly 30 bridges need an upgrade. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Looks like Harry Reid International Airport can't escape the effects of the East Coast weather. More than 20 flights into and out of the airport are facing cancellations today. Around 17 others are delayed due to the strong winter storm slamming the eastern U.S. Nationwide, more than 1,400 flights were canceled, according to FlightAware. At the same time, some good news for the Las Vegas airport as well. A consultant says domestic air carriers are forecasted to rise above pre-pandemic levels by February.
There are a lot more what they call ULCCs, ultra low-cost carriers, coming to Las Vegas. These are the Frontier Airlines, Allegiant Air, and Spirit Airlines of the world that are actually expanding their capacities because they're adding new cities to fly to Las Vegas from.
On the international front, Korean Air has begun selling tickets for a July return to Harry Reid. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Las Vegas is still in the running to host the Grammy Awards for the very first time. Review Journal's John Katslamidis talked to a member of the Recording Academy who says no official decision has been made on a date for this year's show, but Vegas is still an option. The Academy has reportedly put a hold on the MGM Grand Garden for April. The Grammy Awards was originally set for January 31st in LA, but the show was scratched due to COVID. In weather, we're looking at a cloudy Monday night. Right now, temps are in the mid-50s and should taper off to the 40s overnight. Tuesday morning, get ready for a slight chance of rain with the clouds sticking around. Might be a good idea to bring an umbrella just in case. A high of 60, low of 41 degrees. On Wednesday, you can expect a slight warm-up. By Thursday, we should be seeing sunny skies again. In health, as reported, the Clark County School District is extending this MLK holiday break due to staffing shortages. Review Journal's Kelsey Kendall has reaction. Kelsey?
That's right, Jen. Local public health officials have supported the district's decision to cancel 2 days of classes, extending the 3-day holiday weekend into 5 days. Dr. Fermin Legin said the pause allows the district a, quote, opportunity to regroup their forces. On the other hand, some parents have expressed concerns this pause could be just the beginning.
And one of the main concerns among parents is that they're wondering whether this is going to be a precursor to another round of distance learning, which an assistant superintendent for the district said that they're not looking at this as a precursor in any way at this point.
According to data provided to the Review Journal, from January 6th to the 11th, employee absences across the district ranged from around 1,800 to 2,100, though it is unclear how many are COVID-related. This is compared to the approximately 1,300 average from this school year. The district reported that along with the staffing shortage, there aren't enough substitute teachers, and administrative staff has been sent out to attempt to fill in where they can. Officials say this pause likely won't slow COVID transmission rates, but it could give employees a chance to get cleared to return to work.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Tennessee Titans are 3.5-point home favorites over the Cincinnati Bengals at Circus Sports in the first NFL divisional round playoff game. The line opened at 3, and the total is 47. The Green Bay Packers are 5-point favorites over the San Francisco 49ers in the nightcap at Lambeau Field, and the total is 47.5. On Sunday, the Kansas City Chiefs are 2-point home favorites over the Buffalo Bills, and the total is 54.5.
In lifestyle, honoring the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. today. Crowds gathered in downtown Las Vegas for the 40th annual Martin Luther King Jr. Day Parade earlier. The North Las Vegas Police Department Honor Guard led the floats and performances. This year's theme, called Living the Dream, is about setting new standards on racial equality in both the U.S. and Las Vegas. And despite the COVID surge, the show must go on for the World of Concrete. Organizers still expect attendance to be close to pre-pandemic times. The construction trade show is expected to bring more than 1,000 exhibitors to the Las Vegas Convention Center this Tuesday through Thursday. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.